All right, I'm excited for today. Okay, today is really where a lot of the rubber meets the road here. Um, if you've watched the training by Russell, hopefully you guys have already watched it. Okay, what he's having you go through and do today is he's having you set up um, and funnel hack a lot of your people, right? So we've gone in, and yesterday what we did is we went through and we jumped into health, wealth, relationships, and how you can use the red ocean as a map of where to start, which is nice because then you're not guessing on what it is to actually go do next. Okay, this is a huge deal. You have to have it this way. When you do it that way, it's nice because you actually have, like I said, a roadmap on where to actually go. What I wanted to do today is I actually wanted to share with you guys a few ways to create offers that I personally use. Okay, when I go and I actually do this though, whether myself or somebody else, it takes me a solid day, okay, to go through on just a super, super deep level. And it creates the sales message and the offer at the exact same time. Okay, we're not going to go through that. Obviously, I don't have a full day, and you guys don't have that much time, most likely. I want you to spend most of the time executing, not just sitting here watching me. Okay, and this is usually I got to tell you. Okay, this is usually where I start to see people kind of dip out and start to lose. I don't know. It's like they get stuck in a learning cycle, meaning they start looking for the next thing to learn rather than the next thing to go do. And I don't want you to get stuck in that. I don't want you to do that. Okay, so I want you to understand. So a few things here. Okay, a few things here. This is also normally the point where I see people start to get confused with business systems and funnel systems. So real quick, I just want to teach you guys what the difference is between those two and share with you guys how to actually combat this. There was it's so funny, guys. I'll be building these funnels, or a lot of times there's an event we used to run. It was a 3-day event. And I would help people get their stuff off the ground. It was a bunch of fun, and we'd get their funnels off the ground. Anyway. But it's interesting because when I was taught in college, to go and build this business, right, and then find the revenue, right? It's like the way that teachers were teaching it was, hey, why don't you go in and let's go figure out who's your secretary going to be, right? Who's doing support? Who's doing fulfillment? Who's doing this? And it's like you would hire all these roles and actually get these people actually physically in a business, and then go hope and figure it out, and hopefully that machine would go find and create revenue, right? I'm teaching you to do literally the exact opposite, and I just want to be clear about that, okay? I want you to understand that I am not telling you to go build a business and then find the revenue. I'm actually telling you to do literally 100% the exact opposite. You guys know, I was telling that story. I've had 3 times now where a funnel has outpaced the business. Okay, that happened to me at the beginning of this year. Right, several $100,000 came in really, really fast for me for this funnel I created, and it's like my revenue was like, right, lots of revenue coming in, and then suddenly, like, I had to stop taking on new business because my business systems could not handle additional revenue. Right, and so what we're trying to teach you to do. I'm just trying to be clear with you right here. This challenge is not about you building a business. Okay? It's not. This is the one funnel away challenge. And typically what I see is a distraction. There's a deterrent that actually usually comes inside people's brains around this time, every time I do anything like this, where they start asking questions like, well, who's going to do support? Man, stop. Don't ask that question, okay? That is the wrong set of questions for you to be asking at this time, okay? Because there are systems that make revenue. We call them sales funnels. There are systems that support the revenue, right? Those are business systems. Your support guy, right? Fulfillment, shipping stuff out, right? If you're treating every single support ticket differently, or they literally approach you differently, maybe someone's asking you something through Facebook, or they're asking you something through some support ticketing system, or they're finding your phone number. You don't have a business. You are the business. You are the business, right? I'm not talking about that kind of stuff here, okay? And what we are not doing in this challenge, we are not here to help you build a business, okay? I want you to understand that. We're here to help you build a funnel, a revenue-generating machine, something that rains cash from the ceiling, okay? In the future, there's other cool things we can take you through to build the business to support the funnel. But right now, we just need to get the freaking funnel off the ground. So what I'm trying to help you understand, I'm trying to help you know and see that I'm not talking about questions like, what's your mission statement and garbage like that. I hate that junk, okay? That's like over on the business building stuff. This challenge is not about that, okay? And so what I don't want you to do is start running out the gate and be like, well, which offer should I go create? And you start offer hacking and you start funnel hacking the different parts of the red ocean. And take note of how that person's business is also set up. But that's not what you're funnel hacking. Okay? You are funnel hacking the funnel. You are funnel hacking the revenue generating systems that that person has created. What are they selling? How is it selling? That's really it. How are they delivering the offer, right? How are they delivering the sales message? How are they getting people to consume that? And when you do it that way, it actually alleviates a lot of pressure, okay? Because then you have revenue to create the business. But that's totally phase 2. Do not get distracted by that stuff, okay? I'm just trying to be open with you guys, and funny enough, real, and not mean that, okay? But I'm trying to be real with you guys about what we're actually doing here. So I am not, does that make sense? I'm not here to help you create that. With the purpose of this, there's enough challenges that come in with getting you guys just a revenue generating machine. That's a sales funnel, and it is different than the business that supports it. All right. I told you guys real quick, just again, I went through this on my own, and I told you guys this story. It was like 2 or 3 days ago. Like, look, I was building funnels for a guy, remember? And I built these funnels for this guy. And day 1, oh my gosh, look at all this revenue. This is amazing. Holy crap, Steven, you're the genius. And I'm like, yeah, what's up? Right? Day number 2, they're like, oh my gosh, that's a lot of sales. Whew. Holy crap. Oh man, wow. Is it mostly going to be like this? That's crazy. Day number 3, they was calling. They're like, turn it off, turn it off, turn it off. Right? And I stopped answering the guy because I was like, I had never considered to that point, right, that the funnel was not the business, which might sound juvenile, but I had just never realized that, right? This is years ago. And I'm trying to make that distinction ahead of time so you understand that, okay? The guy called a few weeks later. He's like, Steven, you're going to bankrupt us. And I was like, what? By selling more? Their systems could not handle the amount of revenue coming in by the funnel. And there are very few scenarios and very few businesses and very few communities that actually get to deal with that problem rather than, I hope I can sell something. Right? We're really freaking good at that. And that's the whole point of this challenge. And that's what we're helping you guys get out the door and so you understand. Okay? Just know that there's a huge difference. The funnel is not the business. The funnel is what makes it rain. And you got to build systems in the future that will support it so you can actually continue to turn up the rain. Right? So I'm just trying to make the distinction real quick here from the get-go because there's 2 things that really start happening. Right? Yeah, they're high-quality problems. They're better problems to have for sure. But most people on this planet don't study sales funnels or sales processes. They study business building. So they focus on business building and they're like, oh, where do we get the cash to support these business systems? I've hired all these people. And so the knee-jerk reaction is to go take on debt. I'm not telling you to do that. I hope you don't do that, right? It's way better. Get the revenue, then build the systems, right? And most of the time what I find is that about this time in these challenges or in these programs that I run, people start getting distracted with business building questions. It's not time for that crap yet, okay? We're talking funnel. We're talking funnel. We're talking sales funnel. Revenue generating machines that make it rain. Okay? There are patterns on how to pull that off. Okay? And today what's so powerful is like I said, this is really where the rubber meets the road. Okay? Especially this lesson. So if you've watched, Russell's gone through and he's been teaching you specifically, especially today, right, how to actually go in and create what we call an offer. Right? And we've been going through, and you've seen how Russell, again, he was talking 2 or 3 days ago, right? Actually, I think it was just yesterday. Feels like a lot's happened. I've been working my face off, right? Right? Products are not offers. And I remember, for some reason, I had a lot of epiphanies riding my bike home from college. But I'd be riding my bike home, and I realized that I was selling products, not offers. And I was thinking back, I love watching commercials. That's the reason why we started this by watching commercials. I love watching what commercials do. Okay? I had to separate in my brain the difference between a product and an offer. And the reason why I was not able to sell and actually make money well is because I was selling products and not offers. Is that making sense? Remember we talked yesterday, right? We're going to choose health, wealth, relationships. Those are the 3 core markets, the 3 core desires, as I like to call them, right? You're going to go choose the red ocean. Who's already promising that outcome through this thing, right? And you're going to go in your funnel hack, and you might follow down that road a little bit, right? There might be another red ocean, another red ocean, another red ocean. Like, cool, this is the one I'm going to stem out of and create a blue opportunity from. That's great. That's great. But you have to understand that the reason why you don't have to compete on price is several reasons. One of them is because you're the first one to create the opportunity. You're creating a blue ocean. No one else is even competing, so sweet, right? Number 2, though, the real reason is because you are creating and selling an offer and not a product, okay? So we might go in I want to dissect real quick with you guys the offer that Russell created around this book. Okay, the 30 Days book, Russell, this was an offer, right? When you came in, you paid $100 to get this. If he just sold this book, it would be a product. I feel like Vanna White. Okay, it would just be a product. Okay, he turned it into an offer. How? What else? Go ahead and comment. What else did you get when you got this book? Yeah, coaching, right? You got this. You got this challenge. What else did you get? You got videos, right? You got the summit. You got me, right? Yeah, exactly, right? You got more. There's guides. There's PDFs. There's stuff with it, and he turned this into an offer. Now, some of you guys, right, in the community, a lot of you guys are tossing stuff in. Yeah, exactly. You guys are all right. Okay. And some of you guys have not had this realization yet, right? And part of the reason why people's crap doesn't sell well, especially when we get into funnel building, is because they do the traditional sense of product selling and they just sell one thing. Okay? The issue with that is that when you're selling back into a red ocean, people are like, well, I could buy socks from that guy or I could buy socks from that guy, so who's cheaper, right? And we default to a competition based on price. We don't want you to do that. So the easiest way to do that and not compete on price and make money and have cash flow to build the freaking business, right? Phase 2 of this whole thing. The way to get cash flow and not have to discount and be like, I'll bleed more for the customer. No, I'll bleed more for the customer. No, you take more of me. No, I'll take less margins. No, I'll give more of my time. I'll die in my company, right? The way to not have to do any of that crap is by selling offers and not products, okay? So when we're going down here, you guys are seeing, so there's a fast product creation hacks or secrets, right, that Russell's got that goes in and teaches you how to create quick products, okay, to turn your product into an offer. So what I want to do today is I want to walk through a few things and show you guys that actually a lot of things that are making a lot of money in today's world, sometimes they don't know, but they're selling offers, okay? So I'm actually going to share my screen again here real quick, and we're going to watch a very famous commercial. You guys ready for this? Okay, and what I want you to do is I want you to write out, as we watch this, we're going to watch this, I want you to watch this commercial and write out this person's offer. Why is this guy actually successfully selling an offer? Okay, now a little backstory. This guy spent $20,000 on this commercial, and it was valued at a $150 billion company. I only know because I just looked it up, okay? Check this out. So I'm going to share my screen real quick here. We're going to watch this. And then I'm going to teach you guys several ways to come at the act of offer creation. Because how many of you guys have an idea for a product you want to sell? Right? Some of you guys don't know. Right? A lot of you guys have an idea though. That's great. So let's take that and let's turn it into an offer. Or if you're like, Steven, I don't know the offer I want to go sell. I don't even know the product I want to go sell. That's totally fine. Right? That's 100% fine. Okay? Well, you're just going to go back to that red ocean. You're going to see what product is selling most frequently with most success. Take that out and turn it into an offer. Let the market decide. The market will always tell you what to do. Okay? Like I said before, you do not have the creativity and decision-making power, none of us do, to make $1 million business. Okay? Otherwise, it's littered with our own opinions. I'm telling you to go back to that red ocean and figure. That's why I tell you to understand it so well. Figure out in that red ocean all the products that are selling and making it rain, right? And you're going to go grab one of them and turn it into an offer in a blue ocean. You will be offering more value, and you'll be solving more problems than anybody else in the red ocean even was. You'll be so freaking attractive just by that alone, let alone a sales message, which we can help you to dominate as well. Okay? Yeah. Okay, and this is true for products. This is true for services. When I say products, I mean products or services. Okay, this is true if it's high-end coaching. I don't care if you're in B2B, if you're in retail, if you're an info product, you're a coach. I don't care what you're selling. The act and exchange of cash, whatever that thing is, you can do this with that, okay? And I can show you some, anyway, so we're going to walk through a few examples with this, okay? So I'm going to share with you guys my screen. Yeah, y'all know. Sham wow. Here we go. Watch this.
Sham wow. You'll be saying wow every time you use this towel. It's like a chamois, it's like a towel, it's like a sponge. A regular towel doesn't work wet. This works wet or dry. This is for the house, the car, the boat, the RV. ShamWow holds 12 times its weight in liquid. Look at this. It just does the work.
Watch his offer.
Work twice as hard. Doesn't trip. Doesn't make a mess. You wring it out. You wash it in the washing machine. Made in Germany. You know the Germans always make good stuff. Here's some cola. wine, coffee, cola, pet stains. Not only is the damage going to be on top, there's your mildew. That is going to smell. Look at this. Put on the spill, turn it over. Without even putting any pressure, 50% of the cola right there. You following me, camera guy? The other 50%, the color starts to come up. No other towel is going to do that. It acts like a vacuum. And look at this, virtually dry on the bottom.
I can't live without it. I just love it.
Oh my gosh.
I don't even buy paper towels anymore.
If you're going to wash your cars or any kind of vehicle, you'd be out of your mind not to own one of these.
All I can say is, Sham,
Wow. You're going to spend $20 every month on paper towels anyway. You're throwing your money away. The mini ShamWows are for everything, for everyday use. This lasts 10 years. This lasts a week. I don't know, it sells itself. The ShamWow sells for $19.95, but you get one for the house, one for the car, two for the kitchen and bathroom. And look at this, we'll give you a second set absolutely free. But call now.
You'll get the ShamWow mop, a vacuum, broom, and mop, all in one. Never get down on your hands and knees again. Just twist the handle to wring it out. Throw it in the washing machine for easy cleaning. Also great for pet hairs. A regular mop pushes the dirt. This'll capture it.
So that's 8 ShamWows for $19.95. But if you call now, within the next 20 minutes, because we can't do this all day,
You'll get the ShamWow mop, a $20 value, free. Just pay separate shipping and handling.
here's how to order.
Call 1-800-786-7016. Call now to guarantee your free ShamWow mop. And
Who's going to buy? Wait.
call, ask about our ShamWow shutter cleaner. Call 1-800-786-7016. That's 1-800-786-7016. Call now.
Millions of dollars in sales, guys, off of a $20,000 infomercial. Okay? Okay. Write it in. What did you see? Why was that an offer? What is the offer? Okay? Yeah, you got upsells. You got the free mop. Wait, but you're going to get one for this, one for this, one for this, one for this, and we'll give you a second one for free, right? If you do it in 20 minutes, we're going to give you that. By the way, don't forget to ask about our blind cleaning, right? Okay? That's an offer. What was the product? What was the product? Okay, the offer was get all of that for $19.99, whatever, plus shipping and handling. That's the offer, right? Think of it like the packaging almost, right? It's what packages all the stuff together. That's what makes the offer as a whole. The actual product, just like you said, is the ShamWow. Okay, you see this? We took it and we make it into an offer. This making sense? Okay, super good offer. That's like the same freaking formula as every single infomercial that's out there. Why? It's because it sells. Okay, so a lot of times what we're doing is we're going in and we're seeing. That's what I mean when going back to that red ocean. I'm seeing what is selling, and I'm seeing how it's selling. That doesn't just mean sales message. That means what is the offer, right? Oh man, okay. Well, the first thing that they're selling is looks like they got like 8 CDs that it's going to teach them X. Then they're also packaging in the transcripts, which is inside of a workbook. Okay, cool. All right. Oh, sweet. Now, what if I want to go and I want to listen over here or this? Or does that make sense? I'm not just looking at what is selling. I'm looking at how they're selling it, which does not just include the sales message. How are they delivering the thing that they're buying? Okay. What is the formula? Okay. Quite literally, I just described the info product business model. Okay. A book. You write a book. What's the upsell? Probably some event for multiple thousands of dollars. What are you going to do at the event? You're going to sell something for even more thousands of dollars. What's going to happen at that? You're going to upsell them to your mastermind, right? That's literally the info product sales model, okay? So I need you to start looking at that stuff and look at how people are selling inside of the red ocean. That's what funnel hacking really is. And that's why I get a little testy about it when someone's like, well, I funnel hacked, they had a green button on the right, so I made a green button on the right. I was like, that's incomplete funnel hacking. That's not actually funnel hacking in the full sense of it, okay? Okay, you getting it so far? Okay, that's one of the easiest ways to go figure out offers that are good, that the buyers have already voted that they like yes, meaning they're taking their wallet out and saying, yes, you know, I really actually did like that. I honestly, I really enjoyed that. And I like purchasing and consuming in that manner. Give me the workbook, give me the CDs, right? Give me the coaching. With the coaching, give me a mastermind. Right? With the mastermind, give me, right? And you look to see not just what they're buying, but how they like to consume it. Right? The modality of actually, Russell even said it, right? People will spend more money for a product that's repackaged in a different way. That's not the direct quote, but that's the principle. Okay? People spend more money for the same product repackaged in a different way. Right, so a lot of times what I'll see, if it's like an info product business or supplement business, what are you going to sell? Oh man, let's say I got the sick protein powder, right? But you're also going to get a workbook on how to actually use the protein. I'm also going to give you, right, the interviews of the top protein synthesis scientists that are out there that I did with them. Plus, you're also going to get next month's shipment for free, right? That's an offer. Product, supplements, the protein. Offer, all those things in there, okay? So when you go through, yeah, as someone just mentioned, right? An offer, you can think of it as a series of products that you just bundled together, and now instead of just getting that one product, they get that product plus all the others, okay? Super easy to do, especially easy to do when you create info products as the other ones, because your cost of fulfillment is like nothing, but the value went up, right? We got to detach the principles of price from value. Price and value are not the same thing, okay? So they're going to pay the price that they should pay, the price you should be getting paid. Do not discount price. Instead, the other lever to turn is value. And just dump more value in there, okay? So what I want to do real quick is I just wanted to teach you guys one of the fast, simple, kind of quick and dirty ways that I come up with offers. Okay, there's a full thing that I like to go do. My hat keeps moving up. There's a full, it takes like a full day every time I go do it for myself or another company, okay? It's a full day where I go through and I dive deeply into how to actually create an offer and how to use their market to pull everything out. But I want to just teach you guys at least the quick and dirty method of getting this done, okay? Because it's very simple when you think of it this way. Okay, let me pull up an Excel sheet here real quick. Got to kill this sham wow screen. Anyone call the number? All right, let me share the screen real quick here. Okay, so today, understand that what I want to do is I just wanted to teach you how to create the offer. And tomorrow I want to teach you different methods of presenting the offer based on your price point. Because some people, they'll look at this and they'll be like, well, I'm selling stuff that's $150,000, Steven, or multi-million-dollar contracts, so it's not going to work for me. Bullcrap, okay? Or if they're like, oh, man, Steven, this isn't going to work for me because I'm in retail. Garbage. Not true at all, okay? And I can show you some cool examples of people that do pull it off. Oh, Steven, it's not going to work because I'm in B2B or e-commerce or I'm info product or I'm a coach. I don't care what you're selling. This is the mode and psychology of sales itself, okay? If you need leads or sales, this works for you, okay? So check this out, okay? Someone give me your product. What product are you selling? Let's make an offer. Let's do it for real. Let me come over here real quick and let's just check out this chat here. Baby bibs, done. First one I saw, so let's type it in. Baby bibs. All right, so we're selling baby bibs. Okay, so products, right? Products solve issues, right? What issue does a baby bib solve? Just work with me, right? Drooling, okay. Drooling / food, right? Food or whatever, right? I got a 4-month-old. We're about to get into the bib zone. We're just starting the bib zone again. Oops. Delete column. There we go. All right. All right. There's the problem, and here's the solution. Okay. Here we go. Watch this. Fastest way to there's a more in-depth manner for getting this done, but I just want to. This is like the quick and dirty, like I was saying. This is a fast way to create offers. Okay. So on one side we got the actual problem, and right, entrepreneurs solve problems / give opportunities, right? Problem / opportunity. And the solution really is the opportunity, though. Okay, they solve issues. All right. So here's the main product and the main thing that we're solving here. So let me just let me give a little color to this. All right. Now just real quick here, let's brainstorm. You have to understand this principle. Okay, this principle will change your life if you just kind of heed it here. Okay, think about this. What problems do you create for a parent when they buy your baby bibs? Kind of write them out. Stains. Someone said stains. Yeah, they get dirty, right? They need more than one, right? Mere quantity isn't enough. Right? There's a mess. Washing it over and over again. Yeah, more laundry. Yeah, someone might not know how to put it on, right? Put it on. How do you actually put the thing on? Comfort. Getting judged by other moms, by babies' clothes. Honestly, that's real. Yeah, right. Wanna feel like on top of it, mama. Public embarrassment. right? The size of the bib, right? Yeah, someone might be like, well, I got this size kid. Status. It might get ripped off. All right, so bibs are designs that that hold drop food. That's right, right? 100%. Where to put the dirty thing? Rashes. Green material needs a pocket for bib extender for a fat necked baby. Sanitary quality. Okay, you guys get this? Sanitary. Let's just keep that down there. Okay, so which issues will be the easiest for us to also solve? Let's think about this. Quantity, that'll be an easy one to solve. How do you put it on? Maybe. What if it came with like a dietary? I'm sure people don't want to touch this topic, but there's got to be some kind of dietary baby doctor that's out there that's like, hey, these are the best things to feed your kids. Hey, these are the best times to feed your kids. Hey, it's just okay. You see what I'm saying? Which really is. Ooh, okay. Here we go. Nutrition. Let's see, the English was not my major. All right, nutrition, sanitary, the size, okay, fashion, comfort. Okay, now how do we solve the quantity problem? Quite literally, ShamWow did it by adding a second set for free, even though it was already 8. You see how he turned that into a pitch? He could have just given you 8. He's like, no, we're giving you 1 for the car, 1 for the house, 1 for this, 1 for this, 1 for this, and we'll give you a second set for free. Well, he probably already was going to give you freaking 8 of them anyway. You understand what I'm saying? He just turned that with the sales message into something sexy. Well, I get 2 sets. You mean you get 8 of them? Does that make sense? Okay, check this out. So quantity. So let's say we're going to give them 8. 8 bibs. And we could solve the fashion thing because we're going to give them a variety of trendy designs. Trendy design. Boom. Okay, cool. All right. Now, which other ones should we solve in here? A hanger to go with? Yeah. Choking from string solved with Velcro fastener. Yeah, they could ripped off. You could for the ripped off ones. We're gonna give you a variety. You know what's interesting is we could call this the Baby Big Test Pack. So this is the thing you drive your marketing to. So it's like we're gonna give you a variety of fasteners in the back, right? Some moms might like the little clasp. Some might like the Velcro if the baby wants to pull it off. Some might, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? This is how we're turning it into a pitch. Baby fasteners, size. We'll give you a variety of sizes as well for different months. You know, as far as like the baby size. Put it on, comfort. All right, we probably don't need too much of that. You know what? It would be kind of cool for the sanitary things to include a little best baby bib washing detergents. But really, what it is it's an info. It's an info product where a baby expert talked about the best detergents for baby skin. There we go. Right? What? Okay. Does that make sense? Okay. What's the cost of pulling this off? Okay. Let's look at this here real quick. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah. Yeah. No, that's cool. Okay. So down here, oops. Bam. Here we are. The baby bibs. Let's make this aesthetically pleasing. Okay, here we go. Baby bibs. Now, what's the cost of that? $19.95. Yeah. Okay, what's the actual cost of the solution? Cost to the biz. Price for customer. Check this out. There's a principle here I'm trying to lead us to that I think you guys are going to really enjoy. It's super fun. Boom. And frankly, this is how we came up with stuff with ClickFunnels. This is how Russell comes up with stuff with ClickFunnels. Okay. Okay. So let's say this beginner's pack is $19.95, right? price for the customer. Cost of the biz, I don't know. Someone said the COGS, the cost of goods sold, is probably $10, $10, something like that. $6.99, $4.99, yeah, something like that. $4.99. Does Russell use Excel to lay out ideas? No, we just use a whiteboard, but I don't have a whiteboard that's going to be easy for you guys to see it. I'll teach you guys more about that in a second. It's a great question. Okay, so look, price for the customer, cost of the biz. Now, I imagine you can get 8, right? I'm just going to say 0 because it's probably 8 of them. Ooh, you know what? We could turn this into a pitch. Real easy. When you buy 2, you get 6 free kind of thing. Buy 1, get 7 free. Okay. Win-lose propositions work really well, especially for like an e-com style thing, where it looks like the business is losing out, but you're really not. It's just the way you phrase it, right? Buy 1, get 2 free. It's like, what? How did the business afford to do that? Like, it could be buy 8, get 8, right? Exactly. Anyway, okay. Cost to customer, 0, right? Fashion. Variety of training designs. Well, that's kind of already wrapped in there, so you probably get a whole bunch of them in there anyway. Obviously, it's for nothing. Sizes. You're going to get a variety of sizes anyway, but I'm assuming it's 0. The ripped off, like the different variety of fasteners in the back, or you know, like those little, where we use those little, those binky clasps that attach so that every time it falls out, it doesn't fall on the floor. You know what I mean? I'm sure that would cost like $1, you know? And oh my gosh, absolutely free. We'll give you 2 of those. We'll give you 2 of those things, right? And maybe cost. Anyway, okay. Sanitary, a cost to the business. Okay, what is the cost of delivering an info product? Absolutely freaking nothing. Okay, but what is the perceived value? Okay, there's another column that we need to create here. Okay, this is how we do this. This is how we do this. Check this out. Okay, this is an info product, and you could go and man, there's tons of doctors, tons of baby experts out there that would love to get on their face on something, and they do it for free, right? They do it for free. Okay, cost of the business to fulfill it, man, it's the cost of freaking electricity, right? Or let's say you're gonna put it inside of a little booklet that sends out with them. Maybe a freaking $1 to print that stuff out at mass, all right? Not much, maybe 2, Making sense? Okay, it's the price for customer. Oh, absolutely free. Okay, nutrition, same kind of thing. What if you sent out a little booklet and it was like, bam. Okay, check this out. Okay, now there's one more thing because price, value, and cost are not the same thing. Okay, cost to the biz, price to the customer, value. Very different. This is the variable. This is the accelerant. This is the thing that amplifies, one of the things that amplifies value. I'm going to teach you more about that next week as we start talking about sales scripts. Okay, perceived value. And this is where you really kill it in the game. Okay? Check this out. Please don't make it more complicated. This is really it, okay? Okay, perceived value. What's the perceived value of one baby bib to a parent? I mean, they're probably going to spend $5 anyway. Okay, perceived value from their side, from the customer side, yeah, a couple bucks, maybe $5. I'll say maybe. What's the perceived value of getting 8? Wow. Okay, what is it? What do you think it is? $30, $40? We're kind of all over. I'll say $30. What's the perceived value of getting the different designs? So now, not only are these just normal baby bibs. Okay, this is a designer baby bib. It's going to be the exact same thing. Okay, let's go with another $10, right? Just cause. Different variety of sizes. I don't know. We'll say 0 on that. They might look at that and be like, well, of course I'm going to get the right size. Let's just say 0. The different baby fasteners, okay? Both little clasps in the back of the bib, but let's say also those little binky things, right? My little 4-month-old, she's spitting out her binky all the time, so we got those little clasp things, right? Let's say you're going to get 2 or 3 or 4 of these things. We're going to toss out as well. Maybe $10, right? Okay, sanitary. Okay, now this is interesting. What's the perceived value of having an expert come on in and teach the best kinds of ways to wash a baby bib that is most compatible with soft baby skin, right? Ooh, now we're getting up there in perceived value. Okay, this is very fascinating, isn't it? Someone said $100, $60, $50, $47, $29. Okay, let's just go straight kind of in the middle of what I'm saying. Let's go $50. $50, yeah, right? If you're gonna go buy that on its own, that's a great way to answer this question. How do I know what kind of perceived value to go add something in, right? Well, what would it be kind of on its own is a great way to answer the question of perceived value, okay? I should have an idea. A bib can switch to the back and wear like superheroes, like a cape, multi-design fashion. Yeah, exactly, right? Ashley's got a great idea, right? And you can start using those things in the actual sales script itself. And you saw that in the testimonials with the sham wow. It's like, if anyone's going to wash their car, they're going to be stupid not to use this, right? And you're like, oh, other uses. And those are ways to future pace. That's more has to do with the sales script, though. We're just going straight offer right here. Okay, what about having a baby nutritionist come in and teach about the most, and obviously you'd have to have like disclaimers and like, hey, anyway. But right? Yeah, another $97. I totally agree with Andy, right? $97. So $97. Okay, now let's be marketers about this. So this is going to be $49. This is going to be $9.95. This is going to be $9.97. This actually really is helpful. Do not mistake this. The 99s and 97s are very helpful. For 67, just for random sake on this one. Okay, cool. All right, check this out. Now, if I go in and the perceived value now, look at this, $198.58. Total perceived value, $198.58. Now, do you think, right, $200? Do you think that you only having to pay $20 plus shipping is a great offer now? And if I go out, and we're going to teach you to present this kind of stuff in a way, right, total value, right, and the actual price for the customer, oh my goodness, right? And that's what he's doing in the ShamWow thing. Plus, if you do this, we're going to add in this. Plus, if you do this, we're going to add this. Plus, if you do this, we're going to add this. And what we're doing, can you show the Excel sheet again? Yeah, I'm sorry. Okay, right, and look, it's 10 times the price. I did not plan that, but that's what we usually shoot for, okay? It's literally 10x the price. Are you serious? I get all that? And if I was to use this as a cool front end for my business, you're going to outsell the crap of everybody else who's selling 8 bibs for $19.95, okay? You're telling me I get an info product, I get the little fasteners, I get another little info product, one's about sanitary, one's about nutrition, okay? I get different sizes, this is the tester pack. Yeah, which one do you like, Mom? Which one do you like, baby? Right? And you go in, this is how to outvalue people? Okay, and what's the cost of this? $10. Okay, $10, which means I can do that $19.95 plus $5.95 shipping and handling, and you now have a freaking revenue machine for you to actually dump on in and actually get and actually purchase customers with ads, okay, and be profitable, okay, or at least break even, okay. Now I chose something crazy here, okay. I love using socks as another example, okay. Socks. Could I turn offers into socks? Yes. Yes. Oh man, what future problem? Okay, now this is the question to answer or ask yourself. Okay, you solve. Okay, we're gonna stop sharing screen here because I gotta get serious. Okay, here we go. Okay, here we are. Every time you go and you answer a problem for a customer, and you give them a freaking product or service, you also hand them a butt ton of problems to solve as well. Understand and feel this principle with me, my friends, okay? When you sell a product to somebody, you solve something, but you also create problems they did not have beforehand. You actually create problems. That's good. That's good. One of the easiest ways for you to create offers, and the biggest shortcut I can give you to this whole game, is for you to think forward, think ahead, and if you and think about what are all the problems I am causing for my customer when they buy from me. Every opportunity in life is this way, right? Winter Olympics happened a bit ago, right? If I'm going to go in and I'm going to be an Olympic ice skater, okay? All right, that's the opportunity, right? Or I have an opportunity for my problem to be solved, or an opportunity in general, right? Well, there's a whole bunch of follow-up problems I got to go solve now. What am I going to eat? Who's going to train me? Who am I going to hang around? What time am I going to go to bed? What kind of ice skate should I have? Right? What problems? I'm sorry. What score do I need to actually get in the Olympics? Right? Problem. And when you can go in, you can identify the top most painful issues that your product created for your customer, that your service created for your customer, and then go solve those problems with an additional product, which does not need to cost a lot to your business. Okay? Do not add your personal time in this, by the way, okay? I go out and I create an info product or something that was already there, and you just bring attention to it. Suddenly there's more perceived value. Suddenly you don't have to discount on price. Suddenly you're giving more than the other guy. Okay? But not really. It has to do in the way that you are structuring an offer, not a product. I like to work out. Okay, I've got a gym below me. Okay, in our third car garage, it's a full gym. It's got the squat rack, dumbbells. It's got everything. Okay, it's a lot of fun. I absolutely love it. I love. I like to warm up with a little jump rope in the morning. I go out there. I like to work out barefoot. It's usually 40 degrees in the winter, and it's cold. So I warm up in the morning, a little jump rope, right? And I go out and I'll go out on the side of the house, and it's freezing. There's usually frost on the ground. A lot of times I'm barefoot and I'm doing jump rope. Well, when I wanted to get a jump rope to just kind of get blood flowing and wake up, I like to work out early in the morning. I went on Amazon and I was like, hey, I'm going to go get a jump rope. And I was so excited, okay, as a geeky marketer would be. I was so pumped, you guys. The guy that I bought the jump rope from, he totally turned it into an offer. Not only was it a speed rope, right, a jump rope that's for boxers. And I was like, yeah, what's up? I'm not a boxer, but it made me feel tough, right? That's part of it, okay? Not only was I getting the jump rope, right, I got a whole bag of additional parts. How much did those parts cost them? Man, probably like 10 cents, okay? It's nothing, okay? Plus, there was also an info product on the best jump roping techniques. There was also an info product that came with it, right, that they emailed separately that came, and it was jump rope workouts. I was like, crazy. There was also a freaking community built around this. And like, if you want, hey, here's a really cool t-shirt you can have also with it. They didn't give the t-shirt. They just said, hey, here you go. Welcome to the community. They had built a whole culture around jump ropes, okay? And there was like, they called them, it was so funny. It was like skull and crossbones with like the handles, right? And there was like a skull in it. I was like, man, I never felt so tough jumping over a piece of rope. I was like, hey, what's up? Right? And they had built a whole community around this thing and built this entire offer. And the guy, it was like the same price point as everyone else who was just selling a jump rope for the same price. Okay? To him, there was like no cost to fulfill on that. There's no cost, but the value was insane. And because of that, I was like, oh man, I'm getting a deal here. Same price that he would have done it anyway. He just turned his product into an offer. You guys getting this? Okay? If you're like, oh man, I'm selling coaching. Sweet. What problems are you creating for people? Okay? Or you got a service. Okay? Funnel building agency, right? Or whatever it is, right? I was building funnels for other people, and what do they need to actually have put together before? Okay, oh man, I'm gonna build your funnel. I'm gonna write the sales copy. We're gonna actually create and design the offer ahead of time. I'm gonna go in and hook you up. We got a cool traffic person, and I got to write this and this and this and this and this. Now you can put like way too many things in there, and it becomes annoying. Okay, but when you're solving the top major problems and you include that as part of the original purchase anyway, it makes you look like a freaking rock star. And that's literally how we do it all. The original 2 Comma Club coaching program that we created, it was so hilarious, guys, because it was like the night before we sold it, everyone was already registered for the webinars. Everything was already set. The cameras were there. We didn't even know we were selling it. We just wanted to make sure that there was interest. Okay, we got the sales message. People are excited. They're coming into this thing. Oh my gosh, we got the eyeballs. And then we're like, you know what? What could we put together that'd be really sexy? And we started brainstorming in the event room at ClickFunnels what we could put in there. Oh, you know what? They probably want this. You know what? They want this. You know what? You want this. You want this. There was a teacher that I had in college. He's the man. And he taught me how to brainstorm. And you might laugh at that. But too many people brainstorm badly. Okay? And I remember this one semester, we weren't supposed to do anything but run a business from scratch. They didn't give us any help. We had to make as much money as we physically could the entire semester. We had no other classes, nothing else. It was one of the best semesters of my entire college experience. Super unique to that college. Okay, and what was interesting is I walked in one day with the rest of the students, and we walk in, and we had these teachers that were assigned to us, these professors assigned to us. They didn't give us anything. We had to ask them all questions. And we walk in one day, and I walk in, and there's these toys, like child toys, all over the desks, all over the tables, all over the floor. I'm talking like Play-Doh and Legos and Lincoln Logs and like random stuff, silly putty all over the place. There was stuff all over the place. And what he said is, today I'm going to teach you how to brainstorm. Okay? I'm going to teach you how to brainstorm. And one guy got up and he started writing. And the teacher brought out a squirt bottle and he set the squirt bottle on the table. And he sits back and it's kind of a small group, which is really fun. It's kind of intimate with a professor like that. He was the CMO of Denny's and of Pizza Hut, and he was teaching us how to brainstorm. He invented stuffed crust pizza. Oh, okay, but he's trying to teach us how he came up with ideas like that. Okay, and so one guy gets up at the whiteboard and he starts drawing. Okay, he starts drawing. He starts writing, and people are like, we could sell this. And everyone's like, yeah. And they go write it down. And somebody goes, we could sell this. And they write it down on the whiteboard, and everyone's like, yeah. And somebody said something that was negative, right? They said, oh, we could sell this. And someone else, they didn't like that suggestion. And he goes, I don't think that's going to work. And the teacher, the professor, grabs the water bottle, aims it at the student, and starts shooting him in the face with water and yells, bad kitty! Bad kitty! And he starts yelling, and he's squirting water in the student's face. And everyone's like, what the heck is going on? He's like, you guys are ruining brainstorming. That's not how brainstorming happens. There's no such thing as a bad idea. There's no idea that's crazy in brainstorming. And what's funny about that is that's the exact same process that we go through when we create offers. Oh man, what are we gonna do with this one flown away challenge? Okay, what if we had this book? Oh, we could have this book. And this book, it could be the top plans from some of the top marketers out there on how they would actually get it all back in 30 days. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Okay, and what if we sold this challenge? Oh my gosh, it'd be so cool. A challenge where people come in and we're gonna tell them to do these different things. That sounds so cool. Let's do it that way. What else can we do? Oh man, what if they came and they slept at Russell's house? Oh yeah, write that down. That's super cool. Yeah, they could use his toothbrush. His wife could make him all breakfast. Oh, that's such a good idea. Yeah, just write it down, right? No one's judging. Okay? That's the big key. Okay? Stop judging your ideas. Go to the crazy zone, right? Oh man, let's go to, they could drive his car. Yeah, let's have him go and they're going to jump his Jeep in the dirt pile behind the office. Let's actually get him 6 feet of air. Oh, this is going to be crazy. They're going to love this, right? And we start writing it down. And we go to the freaking nuts zone, and then we go back and cross out the crazy, and we're left with a prolific offer. Okay? That's the correct way to do this. And you're left with an offer that nobody else in the red ocean can even fathom, because that's crazy. All right, they're not going to stay at his house, use a toothbrush, probably not going to make him breakfast. You know what? That Jeep was $100,000. We're probably not going to let him actually go jump the Jeep. All right, sounds good. Probably not going to do that. But we're left with this thing that is a unique, not just product, but experience. And the customer loves it. Okay? Loves it. You guys loving this? I'm sure y'all loving One Funnel Away Challenge, okay? Anyway, so what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to help you guys understand and see, like, that's how you turn a product. So you might have the product, supplements, coaching, info, B2B, I don't care, whatever. But by future seeing, this is one of the easiest ways to do it anyway, by future seeing the products or the problems that you're going to make for them and solving them, including in the original offer. High value, same price, sells more. Yeah? Bueno! All right, let me make sure I said everything I was supposed to in this one. I was brainstorming like crazy ahead of time. I was going to go create one for, hey, let's make an offer for a car. Let's make an offer for a toothpick, okay? Don't judge, okay? People are doing this stuff anyway. So hopefully it's been helpful to you guys. Go in and watch the training from Russell. Watch how he's creating an offer. The actual worksheet you guys will go through today is going to walk you guys through. I went a little bit longer today than I normally do, but it's because you have to understand this principle. Okay? It's the reason why we can sell so much stuff without risking the business, without risking the sale, okay? And actually having additional money to go spend on ads to talk to more people and get them in your front door, okay? And this works whether you're selling something that's a front end, whether it's the core of the product, core of your business in general, the main core thing. This works if you're doing upsells. I've used it in every single, it works when I'm selling something that's free, because you got to sell something that's free still, okay? And so when the act of offer creation is the single greatest, besides storytelling, skill you could ever go learn, okay? So go learn how to do that. Go learn how to put those things together and use the worksheet that you got to go download the worksheet, the PDF, and start going to the crazy zone. Go look at the offers that are the offers. They probably don't know they're selling an offer if they are in the red ocean. They're not gonna know what to call it that. Okay, but go in and see the products that's selling the most. Figure out if they're selling an offer, and if not, that's totally fine. Go in and turn it into an offer, and already people are gonna want to follow you just because you are giving more. The perceived value is through the roof, and it's how you don't have to discount price. Nice! All right, guys, thanks so much. Guys, go enjoy it. Go do the worksheet. Hopefully you guys enjoying One Funnel Away Challenge. Please stick with it. Do not get sidetracked from and start asking yourself business building related questions. Don't worry about that right now. We're trying to make it rain. All right, guys, see you later. Bye.